Hello, hello, hello. Kissing up to God, giving him all the glory, all the honor, and all the praises because he's worthy to be praised. Hi, everybody. It's your Southern Belle. I am here today, still on vacation until Monday, so I'm doing good. I pray everyone had a beautiful Christmas. Thank God for traveling mercy. I was able to spend mine with my family down south. So thank God for that. But I hope everybody had a good time, had a nice one, had a safe one, and prepare for tomorrow, New Year's Day. You don't think time is going fast? Huh? Tomorrow is 2026. Wow. Time is flying, everybody. But I'm so glad to be on with you today. And I came up with I want to try the Daniel fast. New Year's bring new adventures. And I've never did the Daniel fast. I do Lent with my family every year. And Lent, you give up something that you really love for the 40 days. So I do that every year. But I want to try the Daniel fast this year. As I stated, I watch Dr. Howard Wesley at the why can't Alexandria? The church, Afro Street. Why can't I say that? Afro Street Church. And they want to start a fast from January the 11th to February the 11th. So I think I'm gonna join in because they're throwing out some information, but I'm also going on because the one thing that I realized, even like when I'm fasting, a lot of times you need to prepare for it. So what I did was in the description, I put down some scriptures to help you prepare. If anybody want to do it with me, come on. I mean, why not? What do you have to lose? You know? And it's telling you to prepare for the Daniel fast. The Daniel fast is a unique type of fast because you can eat. Unlike a liquid fast where only water or juices are consumed. But just because you have food doesn't mean the Daniel fast is easy. I was reading some of the stuff for the last couple of days, and you're right. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I'm willing to try because I got things I want done more in my life, and I know that there are parts of my life now that I'm not filling in, and I need to fill in those gaps because it's things that are going on that we know only God is going to be able to provide and going to help us to go through it. But we do need a stronger spiritual life. We can't expect to do things or get things in life and we don't put in the work. We have to put in the work for it. In that case, he's just handing out stuff. But you have to work for the things that you need God to do for you. So it says fasting in any form is difficult because you're doing battle physically and spiritually. And that is what's going to go on. However, there are steps you can take to strengthen you for the fight. They said following some of these guidelines will help. Um, Spiritual preparation, pray. Begin praying for the Daniel fast even before it begins. So start your praying. Read verses on fasting. And I did put in the description the verses that they suggested on this. And also you can look this up yourself. It's called the How to Prepare for the Daniel Fast, the unique preparation for the Daniel fast. And then it says buy a journal or a notebook. I have so many notebooks around my house. I have no problem writing stuff down. And it says record what you want God to do for you. Write down your prayer request, what you want him to do. Find a prayer partner because it's easier. I think that's why I'm going to do it with After Street because there's a whole lot of prayer partners and you can pair up with someone with it too. But I might get someone closer with me, maybe probably my sister. Physical preparation. Ease into the fast. Start cutting back on restricted food about a week before the fast begin. Reduce your intake of caffeine, meat, dairy, sugar, and processed food. Doing so will help your body adjust to the Daniel fast and also reduce the severity of the unpleasant side effects. And some of the side effects, of course, they says, you're gonna be weak and you know, of course, if you're gonna do any fast, you gotta consult your doctor. Plan your meals for the first week. Make a grocery list get your kitchen ready and prepare your food ahead of time. It said it's okay to cook and freeze your meals. So prepare for the Daniel fast ahead of time and get a jump on it. And it was telling you some of the foods that you can have on this fast. And when I was looking, I was like, all right, let's see if we're ready for this. Some of the stuff, of course, are some of the foods that we can't have. I'm sorry, I just skipped that one. Some of the foods that we can have is vegetables and fruits. Not a lot of meat, no meat at all, really. No meat at all, no dairies. If you read this, you'll see what it entails. So last night I already started with some. I did summer squash, which I like better because it didn't water down like the yellow squash, cabbage, and some onions and some garlic, and that was so good. It was so refreshing. And we piled so much food in us, especially with me down south through the Christmas holidays. Y'all know I ate like I was crazy. So it felt good to put some nutrients in your body besides a lot of the fatty stuff and a lot of the sweets and a lot of the sugary drinks in you. So anybody want to join me? Come on. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. Like I said, it's my first time trying it. If anybody want to join, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. I'll just go down and look up the Daniel fast yourself and see if you think you want to do it. Read some of those scriptures and come on. Let's try this. All right. I'm gonna come back on and see if anybody gonna try it with me. Okay. If you want to share this with someone else that you think could benefit from doing the Daniel fast to get a more spiritual life, to try to change some things for 2026, because we always go through the resolutions. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna go to the gym. All the stuff that we promise and we never do it, or either we do it the first month. But this Daniel fast that we're doing is for 30 days. So that is the first month that we really go all in. We fall off after the first month. So if we can do this for a month, and then if we fall off, we might feel better. And there's certain foods that we might just keep in our diet and get rid of some of the other stuff that's no good for us. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining me today. I still want to come on with the empty nest. I'm gonna talk about that because of one of my coworkers, what they said about now that their nest is empty. And you'll find out about that in the next couple of days. Okay. So I don't know if you're going to be going to church tonight or if you're going to bring the New Year's in out with friends and family. Whatever you do, please be safe. Please be careful. My brother-in-law had a quote in what he have it on Facebook, and you got to think about that. When people are out driving and when they're out doing things that they don't supposed to do, they don't understand nor do they realize or want to deal with the consequences, but they should, because the consequences of being out there drinking and driving and partying and driving or whatever you do out there, it's not worth it if somebody don't make it home. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. And happy New Year, guys, because I'll see you guys next year. All right. Y'all have a blessed night now. You hear? God bless.